Raven here. We are having a look at the latest in the Leisure Suit Lie adventure series. I haven't played this series in a long time. I can't actually remember the last one we played. Played them together, partner and me. I got given this by Assemble Studios. Game key for it from Maria there, so thank you very much to them. I shall probably be playing this most mornings for the rest of this week, apart from Friday. How far along we get in it. So, let us make a start. Games used to come out from Sierra, I think it was, wasn't it? They're very adult humor.
Finally, the time has come again. He has awakened. Everyone thought he was gone, forgotten. And many said,
El Rey? Who are you talking about?
Not that important.
Don't let me disturb you. I'm not even here. Just don't pay any attention to me.
Now you got me all confused.
It's an adventure game. I can't remember how hard or difficult the puzzles were, but previous ones. I haven't played the first part in this. This is like a sequel. That's okay.
Tell them who I am.
Ah, Elari, the prophesied one, before whom the very alpacas themselves bowed, who saved us from the gringos.
I thought you were going to sing about how good I look and how successful I am with the ladies.
Fine. Before you became Elari, you were Larry Laffer.
Actually, I still am.
The man who back in the wild 80s decided to be a virgin no more.
Best decision I ever made.
The man from whom no woman is safe.
You got that right. Hang on. I don't think you're supposed to say that anymore. But it's true, of course, ladies.
Where are we?
Here we are.
This is without a doubt the most beautiful place on earth. Wonderful Cancom. Nowhere is the sun warmer and the bananas more curved. Long did Cancom suffer under the gringos' yoke. But you, Elari, you set us free. You blew up the gringos' villa.
Well, strictly speaking, that was more of an accident.
We are free, and a golden future lies before us.
I'm just wondering whether to move my camera, actually. Might do that, because it's over the top of your text. Up there. I'll just move that away. There, we are now no longer hiding options.
Tell them how I got here.
That, Elari, is a long story.
But I've got time.
I have time.
Very well. You fell out of time.
That's not very nice.
No one knows how you got from the 1980s to our time.
Oh, that's what you meant.
You woke up in a strange laboratory, and at first didn't know you were in the 21st century. But you quickly learned how this modern world works.
After all, he had the best teacher.
Elefto, you are Larry's anchor to a world long lost.
Would anyone like to try my new recipe for craft beer?
No. At any rate, Elari, you have not only mastered the pitfalls of the 21st century...
Well, mastered would mean that he knew what he was doing, and I don't think it would be fair to say that.
I think he's doing all right?
Silencio. Larry looked for love in all the wrong places. Larry has fallen deeply in love with Faith, the secret boss of the technology company Prune. She told him to get 90 points on the Timber dating app. Only then would she go out with him.
How do you know all that? You weren't even there.
Silencio. As always, that went caca. And then Larry wanted to hack the Prune server to improve his Timber score.
That was self-defense.
In the process, he disturbed the product presentation, and Prune was brought to the brink of bankruptcy.
Yeah, well, oops.
Faith had to flee with BJ in tow, the man she had installed as CEO of Prune, but who was merely her puppet. Larry snuck onto their ship and secretly sailed with them to their villa here in beautiful Cancun.
Not one word about what happened on that ship.
Oh, I thought it was very romantic.
Ah, really? I'll admit, now I'm curious.
Are you nuts, Lefty? Never mind. Forget I asked.
Larry, I was politely going to avoid mentioning
Good thing.
that you cobbled up the most repulsive sex doll of all time, and that you...
We can just imagine the rest.
Unfortunately,
Finally, Faith revealed her plan, and that BJ was just a puppet. Then, you blew up the villa, driving off the gringos, and saving Cancun.
It's a pretty crazy story.
Well. Don't know where to move my camera because you keep seeing other things there. Up here. Answer the camera. A watermark where I use a lot of that. Hopefully the microphone's working okay today. I had lots of issues after I moved my computer. Getting it to work again. Getting it to duck the game volume back down when I speak.
Tell them about the terrible fate Faith suffered.
Ah, beautiful Faith. You were blindly in love with her, and moved heaven and hell to win her love.
Well, strictly speaking, she was the one who was chasing me.
You followed her here to her villa. Then, you blew up the villa.
Not completely.
Not completely. The basement's still there.
Good thing, since that's where you're living right now. Anyway, the moment came where you saved her life, and she, for the first time, felt something approaching affection for you. But then, she was hit by a chunk of rubble.
No, by the puck.
What?
That wasn't a piece of rubble from the villa. That was the puck.
What do you mean, puck?
I greased a high strike on the pier in New Lost Wages with some lube, and put the puck into orbit when I hit it.
And then, all that time later, it fell back to Earth and hit Faith at that exact moment?
Exactly.
Nobody understood that. Okay, let's just forget about that bit. At any rate, the puck knocked her out, she fell in the boat, and the wind swept her away.
And so she disappeared from my life. I'm sure she's dead. Poor Faith. All I have left of her are memories.
Nice art style. The voice acting's good. Animations are pretty good so far. Do you know a song about alpacas? Oh, we can go down, do we? Whatever happened to BJ? Let's ask about BJ.
Whatever happened to BJ?
He wanted to float lefties on the stock exchange, market it as a franchise, and expand internationally.
Sounds like a plan.
Then Lefty beat him with a paddle and he took off.
Oh.
Okay, I'll do there.
I know what happened. So what now?
Are you sure you know enough to dive into this adventure?
Yeah. Yes, we can now get the show on the road.
Yes. Now we can get this show on the road.
Very well, Elari. Yet there is still one last step remaining to fulfill the prophecy heralding a golden age on Cancom. You must marry the daughter of the most important man on the island. My daughter. I sincerely hope you haven't forgotten, considering we're in the middle of preparations.
Of course not. Or maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea if I could talk to her first, or at least see her. Or how about a prenup? Why don't we do this middle one?
Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea if I could talk to her first. Or at least see her?
No! The prophecy forbids it.
But...
She is also the most beautiful woman on the island.
Oh, I see. I don't want to be petty about the whole thing then. Then I'll go get ready for a wedding.
Yes! Go now, Elari. Marry the most beautiful woman on the island. My daughter.
Also a bit biased.
How many women are there on the island anyway?
One.
Two.
Two.
The other one is my mother.
Maybe,
Fulfill the prophecy and your destiny. Let me leave you with this song. Oh, Elari, Elari, they call you. Ay, caramba! My guitar! We have to fix it, Elari. Otherwise, I won't be able to sing any songs at your wedding.
I'll take care of it.
And don't forget that you have to take care of the catering and wear your wedding suit.
Pie.
What can I do for you?
Okay, so this is pie.
Must be some kind of app for wedding preparations.
Absolutely. But I'm still busy unzipping that huge file, which means I can't install any new apps right now.
I know what unzipping huge things can be like.
Oh, just zip it, Larry. That file somebody sent us a few weeks ago, remember? I'll have to decrypt it, but it'll take time.
Okay, then let me know when it's done.
Right, so
Larry, I think you're a little confused.
Isn't that normal when you're about to commit yourself to something forever?
Yes, it is. But let me remind you again.
if you left click on the screen, you can move around. If you left click on another character, you can talk to that person. Give it a try. Let's talk to Lefty.
I think it's time for you to concentrate on your wedding.
Really start getting things ready for the wedding now. Use the middle mouse button or spacebar to view all the objects, characters, and exits. Start with. You should now go up the cliff. Okay. Do that. Okay. Handy. I go this way. Big wedding. Go up the cliff. To the villa ruins. That's some cake.
A lot of the preparations for the wedding have already been made.
How do you feel about that, Larry? Are you really ready to make port in the harbor of holy matrimony?
If the prophecy demands it.
That's a good enough reason for you?
Let's just not talk about it.
Would you rather talk about how you blew up the villa?
All right. I'll never push a big red button again. Where's the ladder leading down to my room again?
So we've got signs, we've got cake. Can't remember what they're called. Nothing on here to interact with. Oh, here's the ladder. All this over here. Can't pick. Oh, did I mean to go that way? You can also leave places quickly by double clicking on an exit with the left mouse button. Then you won't have to move to the first exit first. Double click here.
Oh,
What's wrong, Larry?
I was just thinking about Faith again.
Don't blame yourself.
I do, though.
You can examine objects by clicking them with the right mouse button. For example, you can right-click the pile of underwear in the cage to learn more about it.
That's Faith's underwear, which was strewn all over the island in the explosion. I collected all of them. So, can I give them back to Faith as soon as possible? If she's still alive, I should at least light a candle for her. Actually, everything I need should be here in this room.
Light a candle for Faith. We'll need a fresh candle for that. There has to be one somewhere in this room. Remember that you can use the middle mouse button or spacebar to display all the objects you can interact with at the moment. Okay, well I can see a candle there.
I'm taking these. It might get dark.
Once you picked up an item, it will appear in your inventory. You can open your inventory quickly by using the mouse wheel or the Pi phone menu. I can click down here. Of a candle. What else we got here? Instacrap in the tutorial. Okay. Let's have a look about. By the big red button. Can't press the big red button now. Can't go use the belly. Locked all the underwear in. By using the candle here. Candle then. Or we're going to light it outside. That for. Anything else to interact with in here? We'll go further that way. Guess we're not lighting the candle down here then. Let's go back up. His knees wobbling. I'll get back out. Oh, hold on. Do I just right click on the... Click on the right click? No? Right click? No? What did it say? Examine items in your inventory by right clicking them. It wants me to examine them.
Ah, there it is. First of all, I have to light it.
Have a look around our room for something to light the candle with. Well, I didn't see anything. Was it matches? That's not what I thought that was.
Man's best friend.
And harmless in the right hands.
If you have several items in your inventory, you can try to combine them. This won't necessarily work with all items. Select an item in your inventory and then click on another item. Okay. I want my phone up. Okay. So that with that.
Well, it's burning. Now I have to put it on top of the altar.
So he's now got a lit candle in his jacket pocket. Well done. Maybe you should have put it somewhere and then lit it. Well, then we'll put it somewhere now. You can apply an item to objects by selecting it in the inventory and then left clicking on an object in the room. Now try placing the burning candle on top of the altar for faith. Assume this is the altar. Mouse wheel kind of, yeah. There.
Oh, Faith. I wish you were here. Okay, time to get going. I still have a lot to prepare for the wedding.
Wait.
What?
I still have to check your progress in the sensitivity class today.
Does it have to be now?
You said yourself that you wanted to know more about how to properly interact with other people in the 21st century.
I've already learned a lot.
But not enough.
Okay, fine.
So, how many genders are there?
Enough for everyone. 2 are enough for me. With me, just 1, but it's in XL. Enough for everyone, I guess.
Enough for everyone.
I've almost had enough myself.
So how many are there then?
The correct answer is gender is diverse.
Okay, if you're too lazy to count.
Next question. Your best friend confides that he is suffering from depression. What do you advise him to do?
Well, that one sounds good. Let's go and get some fresh
Go
air.
out and get some fresh air.
Oh, and that's what you would do yourself?
No, of course not.
That's reassuring.
First, I get myself a whiskey. Then find a woman.
Enough already. Why do I even ask? The last question. For now, a colleague at work makes a sexist joke during lunch. How do you react?
Don't have a job.
I don't have a job.
Maybe it's better that way. I've had enough.
Did I pass?
Let me put it this way. The 21st century isn't done with you yet.
Things used to be easier.
Things didn't used to be easier. You were just more naive.
But at least back then you could say what you thought.
And just what do you think you've been doing here the whole time?
Are you done unzipping that file yet? I need a wedding app.
The encryption is proving hard to crack. It seems to contain some important data. Some kind of secret.
Ooh, what
You
kind of
haven't
secret?
really been working properly ever since Faith stopped being the boss at Prune either.
That's not true.
I wonder what's happened at the company since then.
Yes. That's some building.
Hello?
So, you're Nari.
Yes?
You know who I am, baby.
Yes. Mr. Wang, nice to meet you.
Uh-oh, we don't have any time for pleasantries. This Nari is not the prune that used to be. The Bill Jobs and Faith prune. This is my prune now.
Yes?
You're still working on the Cougar update for our Pythons. I want you to release it immediately because I have other work for you.
But
No buts. We have a bigger, more important project ahead of us. Miss Faith was working on a revolutionary software project, a self-learning algorithm. I need it for a product that will truly immortalize Prune. One that will make even Pythons obsolete.
she hinted that she'd cracked the algorithm, but I never saw it.
Wonder if that's where the encrypted data is.
Pressure, Nari. Understand?
Well,
That algorithm is sexy. We have to get it. Get it, sweet cheeks?
I'll just get back to work.
As of right now, you are the technical director here at Prune. If we can't find Faith's algorithm, our technicians will have to develop one themselves. Like yesterday. You have a free hand and unlimited resources. Do whatever you want with me.
Thanks?
Nari,
There's a big red button there on the table.
I can't find the switch for the secret back room.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There has to be something like that somewhere around here. A room with a heart-shaped bed that spins. With a back entrance for anyone I invite.
I'll check up on that directly with the, property manager, and I'll get the Cougar update rolled out.
In my old office, all I had to do was press a button under my desk and poof, there it was. That was nice. By the time I'm done with Prune, I'll have that here too.
By the way, Larry,
Yeah?
if you want to remember certain things that you can't take with you, you can take photos of them instead.
Very funny. Do I look like I have a camera on me?
I have a camera.
You?
What do you think that hole on the back is for?
Well,
Forget I asked.
so you can photograph everything?
Yes. And then show it to you as if you were carrying it with you.
Hey.
How practical. You could have told me that earlier.
Saves me writing everything down.
I could use it to take a picture of something pretty specific. But you need a wide-angle lens for something that size.
I have... yes, Larry, I have to say it's too bad I don't have one of those. Phew.
Oh, I'm sure it'll work anyway.
Larry, no!
Fill his camera up.
Done now?
Yeah, thanks for asking.
But you might just want to take pictures of things that might be useful later.
Some items you can't take with you, but you can take a picture of them. You can take a photo of an object, and the photo icon will appear on the cursor. Right with the underwear. So, oh, there's a camera picture. I want to take a photo of that. So can I... How do I look at them?
My head's starting to spin, Pi. Isn't there some way I can keep better track of everything I have to do?
I'm glad you asked. I installed a to-do app for you.
Can't I have that timber thing again?
We decided to uninstall that app as part of your sensitivity training. For your own good.
That was a stupid idea.
Anyway, the app lists everything you still need to do for the wedding.
Okay, let's have a look in there.
You'll be there to check off everything that's done?
Of course, whenever you finish any of your outstanding tasks, I'll show you.
Well, look. For to do, where's our photos? Oh, that'll be in there. Bar string, catering, and a wedding suit. Over in here. But not photos. I would have thought it was. I want out. There now. How do I get out? Press the button again. Okay. Right, I presume we're going up now. Oh. LV is there. Ah, we can pick this up now. I want to see what this is. What was it? I should have looked at it first.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it, but you never know.
Oh, it's lipstick, okay.
At least it got to touch Faith's lips.
Dr. L. Ray.
Hola!
Hello.
I will just catch you later. Let's go have a look.
El Rey.
Is he going to get his name wrong every time?
That's not a punching bag.
Oh, it's a pinata.
I wonder what's in there.
Don't have anything we could smack it with.
I haven't seen a single pastry chef on the whole island, but Lefty has a tube of building foam. That's enough to make a man suspicious. I'd love to eat some of that, but I think I should get married first.
Oh, there's a few things, isn't
I
there?
guess those are supposed to be me and my bride.
Bride looks very tall.
I'll just leave those two right where they are.
Right. Cliff's over here.
If this keeps up, it's gonna start staring into me.
Like there's a lot to discover there.
True enough.
Did you do anything?
See the beach down there. You can see the beach down there.
Let's head off to the wall.
Oh, what's that?
What's wrong, Larry?
Is that the bride?
The bride is El Ray's daughter.
maybe he adopted the donkey.
Try being a little more tolerant, and above all, stop being so simple-minded.
It's looking at me very suspiciously.
Tin cans.
Just married. Now even donkeys can get married.
It's for you.
I don't want to marry that.
Oh, forget it.
Can I take them?
With strings on them. I used to play telephone with those as a kid.
Oh, got some tin cans. Anything else? So
That's the prophecy El Rey was talking about. Something about gringos. You shouldn't take prophecy too lightly.
anything else? I can go that way. Oh, we can look at this feathery thing.
More like cheesecloth.
Oh well,
That was you.
They made me do it.
an awning.
It's completely shredded.
It might be useful somewhere.
That stick could make a great divining rod, but I already know where there's enough water. Looks useful. It's mine now.
Big pockets in that suit.
Barbarian brew export. 50 liters. Thanks, but I'm not thirsty.
Thing.
An old volleyball.
Take it? I can.
It looks a little limp, but I can fix that.
Hey, that's what your women usually say to you.
Right, I can go to the beach. Or I can go that way. Got everything here? Okay.
I don't have time to hang out at the beach. The wedding
Aw.
awaits.
A bit of string there, but I can't get it. Get that bit of string.
More like cheesecloth.
Yeah.
That was you.
They made me do it.
To Los Leftos.
Larry!
It's Lefty. How's business, Lefty?
How's business?
I can't complain. Of course, it helps to be the only restaurant on the whole island. Most of my customers became regulars once they stopped tossing their cookies.
Let me guess. You came up with a new recipe for your barbarian brew?
Larry, it's an art. You don't just come up with something like that.
But you can throw up with something like that.
Work our way down
Whatever
it.
happened to BJ?
He wanted to become my partner in Lefties. Thought it could be built into a franchise. A Lefties in every city and all that. Different types of barbarian brew for different target groups. I convinced him it wasn't a good idea.
With market research data, with a business plan, or with your cholesterol. Try the business plan.
With a business plan?
With a paddle. Then he disappeared. No idea what happened to him. Don't really care either.
Ask about the wedding.
You think the wedding's a good idea?
Sure. I'll take care of the catering.
I mean, I haven't even met the bride yet.
You have to look on the bright side. That means the bride hasn't met you yet.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying you two are probably a dream couple.
Oh, okay. Can you feed all the wedding guests?
I could, but I can't prepare any alpaca meat while the meat grinder's stuck.
Can't you do that without alpaca meat? Vegan, maybe?
El Rey says that the...
The prophecy forbids it. Just like everything else.
Okay, got to be going.
I gotta be going.
See you later, then.
So we'll have to,
I like that meat grinder. It can still be operated by hand, too.
unjam that.
Rusty. Or it's got some bone chips stuck in it. It's hard to say.
I wonder if we can... Where did I get that from? Oh, that's the photo. Ah. If we use that on it.
Ugh. I don't want to run that through the meat grinder.
Okay. Pick up anything else? What can I look at
This
here?
is where Lefto bakes his pizzas. It's also his waste incinerator. I'm not sure why Lefty thinks pizza is a typical can-cum dish, but
Have pizza anytime, anywhere.
I'm not sure why Lefty thinks pizza is a typical can-cum dish.
Yeah, okay. That's the same thing.
I'm not sure why Lefty.
Pizza peel.
I'm not sure.
Okay. What else we got? We've talked to him already.
I wonder if Lefty would buy me a drink.
No.
Can I take one?
I could have a drink, but then I'd probably fall in the water, so no.
Things on here. Let's see if I can.
It looks pretty used.
Yeah, it does. Can I take anything out?
It won't turn at the moment.
Yeah, I know it won't turn.
The explosion claimed many victims, but those two died from my guacamole. I'll just leave it hanging there.
Don't have anything we can use here. Can't use that on that, no?
Ugh. I don't want to run that through the meat grinder.
I don't think there's anything else we can do. Still need a bit of string. Oh, what's this on here? Plastic balls.
Lefty has been sorting his trash.
Or he's developing a microplastics-based dish.
Probably,
Never have enough plastic bottles.
probably the latter.
Most people have no idea that plastic bottles are not all the same. They're made of different plastics for different uses. It's actually really fascinating.
Right.
That's quite a few empty plastic bottles.
Yeah, it is. What are we going to do with all them? Right, let's head this way. I'll put lipstick on the donkey.
Those two things won't work together.
Why not? Donkey might like some lipstick. Can we go to the beach now?
I don't have time to hang out at the beach. The wedding awaits.
Okay. We've got a stick.
That's fine, just the way it is.
No, I want to bash it. Oh, string.
Good idea, but that won't work.
Give him the string, can't we?
He wouldn't like that.
Why not? It's a bit of string.
Hola!
Hello.
I still have a few questions about the wedding.
Yes?
By the
What
prophecy.
does a wedding have to do with the prophecy?
It's all in the old scriptures. They are very complicated. It takes years of work to understand them.
Oh, I was just curious. It's not like you're setting your daughter up with me just because the opportunity presented itself. Because of American citizenship or anything. No.
Oh, of course not.
Right,
Enough about the wedding.
come out of there.
Catch you later.
I'll look in here first. Need to get hold of his wedding suit. So where's it at? We need to jam the grinder. And we need a new guitar string. I thought that would work. Wasn't anything else down here? Can we go further this way? Let's have a quick look down in this room again. See if we've missed anything. Oh, we've missed lots of things. Go look at this board.
This is where I document my progress in my sensitivity training. I think I'm sensitive enough at the moment. That's the most beautiful wedding suit I've ever seen. This suit is freshly starched. If I pull it out through the bars, it'll be ruined.
Find a key.
Looks sturdy. I'll never be able to break that open. I can wiggle my finger in there as much as I want, but neither my finger nor the lock will get anything out of it.
We've got a magazine.
I only have the magazines because of the amazing interview.
Yeah, right.
They interview the naked women too? That's so nice of them.
Quiet, Pie. No, I'm not taking that. I said no.
I admire your willpower, Larry.
I like the facial expressions on it. Right, we've got an altar.
Poor Faith.
Yeah, poor Faith.
I really hope Faith is doing okay.
Right, we've got this big red button.
Big and
Red.
like my...
Larry.
Just what I was gonna say. Thanks, Pie. What? Is that a self-destruct mechanism that works twice?
I'm hoping it opens the secret door.
Whew.
Ooh.
That was lucky.
Is that a wire?
There's
This
wires
guitar,
coming out,
maybe.
and it's not even insulated.
Yeah, let's just take it.
Now the self-destruct button just self-destructed.
We can use that for his guitar.
Now the self-destruct... I don't want to talk about it.
Are you sure you'd still rather stand?
I'm never touching that again. Especially not from behind.
Chair.
That's my toilet, which explains why the toilet paper is hanging there. No, if I sit on that, I'll get stuck. And I really don't want to touch the toilet paper today.
All chair, or can we look at TV?
Totally high tech. At least it was in 1987. Nah, the Can't Come News Network is showing nothing but crap today.
Is that everything? That... What? Oh, it says wardrobe. Okay.
On my wardrobe is a little sign that says it's a Prune Incorporated Standard Cage TM.
Tube of lubricant.
Lube, every craftsman's tried and true little helper.
Oh, that, we could use that for the grinder.
Lube. Don't leave home without it.
Couldn't we? We could use that on the grinder. Right, I think that's everything in here. All that. Let's head back up and see if Elray will take this. Hey.
Ah, thanks, Elari. A G-string for my guitar. Now, I can sing my song at your wedding.
Somehow it feels good to check something off.
Almost as good as timber.
No.
Okay, right, so that's one task off the list. Let's go down and see Lefty again. I reckon we can use this on the grinder.
The crank now turns again. Now it turns again. There are some holes I...
So we can't do it, we'll just talk to left again.
Larry!
Can you feed all the wedding guests?
Of course! The meat grinder's working again.
Okay, cool. Done that two things. The wardrobe is locked, so we need a key. A key from somewhere. But a volleyball, can we not just hit the key with a volleyball?
The volleyball reminds me of a crushed head with no face and no hair.
Hmm. Nothing else here, is there? Can't use either of these things.
There are some holes. Now it turns again. I like that meat.
Why can't you turn it? But excuse me. I reckon we hit the padlock with the volleyball. That might work. Try that.
That won't help.
Okay. I think we can get to the beach now. Anything else hidden here now? See if we can get to the beach.
I don't have time to hang out at the beach. The wedding awaits.
Yeah, but we need a key. Lipstick, tin cans, stick, bunch of plastic bottles. Can't use the stick. Cage, I wonder.
I'm not sure why Lefty thinks pizza is a typical can-cum dish, but...
Put the plastic bottles in there.
I'm not a pizza baker, and I don't ever plan on becoming one.
I guess
Better
not.
not. Those two things won't work together.
I didn't want them to work together. Put the volleyball in my hand, rather.
I'm not a pizza baker. Ugh, I don't want to run that through the meat grinder.
Oh, but you obviously want to run something through the meat grinder.
Those can't be combined.
I don't know.
Ugh,
Can we put the lipstick through? I don't know why we would want to.
I don't want...
What about the tin? No, I keep forgetting to unclick the other.
Ugh, I don't want to run that through the meat grinder.
Larry!
Larry.
I gotta be going.
See you later, then.
This thing's something obvious. If there's only 4 places I can go in. Don't I? Can I use the bottles on there, you think?
Those two things won't work together.
Why not? I wanted some beer in the bottles. Took them off of the donkey. If I combine any of this.
Yeah, but That won't work. Those can't be.
Can I draw on that? Ah. What do I have now?
It's a real kissing mouth.
Kiss mouth volleyball. Earth's that for?
That's fine, just the way it is.
Can't
That won't help.
that on any of these. Earth would you use that for? Let's go see if we can reach the suit with the
That's the most beautiful wedding suit.
yeah, you've said that already. I wanted the stick.
That won't help. Better not.
Hard.
No, I'm not.
Oh, I wonder if we can.
Those two things won't work together.
Very bad memory.
That's fine, just the way it is. That won't. Better not. Th-
Press the buttons from here or something with a stick.
That's fine, just the way it is.
How do we get the suit out of there?
Those can't be.
Can I say anything new now?
Hola!
Hello.
Ah,
Do you know where I can get the key to my clothes closet?
Ah, Larry, I've already given you the one key. The key to your destiny. I melted down the gold from the tombs of my ancestors, committed this sacrilege only to make that key out of it. A key that holds all our destinies. You still have it, right?
no, we lost it.
I lost it.
I would love to make sure you lose your head right now, but you're my son-in-law, and I don't want my daughter marrying a headless gringo. So, the one key is lost.
Yes.
The key of destiny.
Key of destiny.
The gold of my ancestors. Irrecoverable.
He doesn't sound happy.
Good thing I have another one. Here.
Oh, thanks.
Okay,
Later, Alroy.
El
Let's-
Rey.
let's go get our suit.
Ah, it fits.
Yay!
So I'll put on my wedding suit. Ah, it fits perfectly. Oh, and the one key from El Rey is in the pocket, too. Great. At least he won't kill me for losing it.
Larry,
What's up?
Remember that file that was sent to you a few weeks ago?
What was that about again?
You received an encrypted file from an unknown number, and I started decrypting it in the background.
Oh, that file. What about it?
I decrypted it.
Ah, so I can install the wedding app now.
The file was from Faith.
What?
Her picture was in the file, too.
That's Faith. When exactly was that picture taken?
The day after the house exploded.
She survived. But where is she now?
The photo also shows GPS coordinates from the open ocean.
Pi, we have to go there right away.
Coordinates saved to the map. Can you swim?
I'd rather try using a boat.
There was more in the file.
What else?
It's some complex program code I don't understand myself. I'll analyze it.
What's happening to you?
I don't know.
What about that program code?
It disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared?
I don't understand it either. Maybe it was just an update from my software.
Whatever. I have to find Faith. All I have to do is make sure that El Rey doesn't marry me off right away. Otherwise, I'll never get off the island. Pi, where can I find a boat on the island? Pi, everything okay?
Oh no, Pi has been infected.
Of course. A boat. Nowhere. BJ's yacht was repossessed, and the locals don't want to leave.
Then I'll have to build one myself.
Well, anyone who can catch a rat with a condom can definitely build a raft.
Yeah. So we need raft building interactive. Purchase that. Pastime optional. Okay. I'm going to get some more coffee since I've finished that one. I shall be right back.